The Red Dragon is back, baby. Hey guys, Man of the Dragon Tamer Team Forbidden here, and we are back. Now with Ghost of the Past out. We are back with Red Dragon, but now updated with our new big boy around the block, who, well, you can arguably say, is the synchro version of Zeus, but he vanishes instead. So let's get this deck started, shall we? Oh, I also wanted to say, I saw your comment, but I can't remember your name, but hopefully this is up to your liking as a more competitive Red Dragon deck. So first off, 3 King Wildwind, you don't want to see any less. He's basically a free special summon if you control a Fiend type monster, which, you know, all the Resonators happen to be. And on top of that, he kind of acts like Interrupted Kaiju Slumber in the grave, where, you know, if he's in the grave, you can banish him and add Resonator to hand, so you're always getting plays ready to go. 3 Skullmeister, because he is a searchable hand trap, and you can never go wrong with your deck able to search hand traps. I remember a duel the other week that Scott the Fanatic and Eric the Cyborg had, where Scott got really annoyed just because Eric was able to search and tribute summon Lancia on him and still activate the effect. So you can never go wrong when your deck can search useful hand traps like Skullmeister. 3 Witch of the Black Forest, because half of the Resonators do have a condition on summon, so they do go around the restriction of them not being able to activate with Witch searching them out if she's used for a synchro summon or sent to the graveyard in any other way. 2 Poor Mage Hat Tricker, just because he's a free summon when you got a full field. 2 Ash Blossom, because it's Ash, you know, stopping search effects. And then we basically say we hate your graveyard because, you know, we got the Skullmeisters, we got the Ghost Spells. This deck is not really going to let you go off in grave if you have a handful of hand traps. Underrated card because, you know, you can discard it to basically protect all your Red Dragon Archfiend monsters from card effects, which I don't really see enough of. Red Familiar because he pluses when you synchro him off or want to activate his graveyard effect. Our favorite Resonator, he basically acts like Cyber Dragon. When you control no monsters, he's a free summon, so when you have him and Wildwind in your same hand, it's just 2 free summons, and then you can surprise your opponent when you say normal summon halfway through your combo. The Return of Red Resonator, because like I said before, we want to outgrind any burn decks. Shoutouts to the Collector, who likes to make burn decks at times. 3 Synchron Resonator, because it's just free recursion when you're just popping off with your synchro plays of adding back the Resonators that you need to continue plays or get other stuff set up. Chain when you want to get any more Resonators out of the deck to, like I said, continue synchro plays. If you guys remember my first RDA profile, I did say eat your heart out Synchrons. I don't think it can go as far to the extent as Synchrons, but, you know, it could definitely give it a run for its money with a good hand. Creation Resonator, because, like I said, conditions to summon. And the same thing with Red Nova, conditions to summon. I was sadly unable to pull a pull place that a Resonator calls from Ghost of the Past, but, you know, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So hopefully I can finally hollow this out too. Try and hollow this whole deck out, but, you know, it's kind of hard with a lot of these cards being pricey. 3 Command when you want to look for a level 4 monster to start your plays, or hell, even search your Skullmeister if you want to just have a hand trap for your opponent's turn. 1 we can have nice things because we like to bring back our bigger synchros. 1 we can have even nicer things because we don't like back row. 1 Begone Demon Child because we don't like to get hand trapped. And the 1 Red Rain because is still nice to have if you're not able to go into like the actual boss monster that we've got. From the extra deck, we got 3 of the Red Rising Dragons. So I did get some comments here and there about Crystal Wing, but this is mostly for your dark synchro dragon plays. Hence why I had stuff like the Monster Reborn and all that to try and get into Crystal Wing for like turns after, if you're able to stick in the game. But I kind of switched that out for our new, let's see, where is he? Our new boy over here. So you'll see it's completely nothing but dark synchro dragons now, so it's easier to go into place. 1 hot red dragon archfiend, because there are monsters out there that Scarlight cannot get bigger and cannot get over because they're bigger than him. So it's nice to have the pops of everything that could possibly be bigger than him in attack position. So you can if you're facing a whole board of links, he can basically clear the whole thing. Like how the anime trader showed you, oh, Mirror Force is relevant again because everything's in attack mode. He's more relevant than Mirror Force, I'll tell you that. And then the 2 Scarlights when you want to just burn for game or just clear a field to try and OTK. 1 Beals, if you're having a hard time trying to get into the game, he can be a good wall that people can have a hard time trying to get over. 2 Abyss, because hands down, he's one of the better Archfiends because he's the one that can actually negate stuff without having it to be some kind of condition or phase to be met beforehand. 2 Bane, because we like to bring back all our stuff, especially since he can just continually bring back Red Dragon Archfiend monsters if you just keep putting stuff on the board for him to tribute out for them. Are out to evenly matched if you're able to bring him out, since he can negate spells or trap cards in the battle phase, on top of getting a boost. Or if you're going second, just clear the board with his JD-like effect. 1 Renova, because we like to have big beat sticks, and you dump a lot of resonators into the grave so he can get big. Alongside with our new boy Supernova, who can also get big with a lot of resonators in the grave. And like I said before, he's just basically the synchro version of Zeus. Just banish, negate it, and no, not negate, but banish, send everything away from the field. There's not a lot of stuff that can actually get around that unless the card specifically states it can't be banished. But other than that, this thing is going to be an out to a lot of stuff. And then we still have 1 Calamity in the game, so the only okay card that can say you can't activate cards or effects for the turn. But hey guys, that's hopefully to a lot of people a competitive RDA deck. But remember, set your hearts ablaze, for no one can extinguish your burning soul. See you later, guys.